guys, welcome back to the Cosmic Revolution channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Maddie, aka Matt Juice, and today we're going to be diving into your July Tarotscopes. Yay! What is a Tarotscope exactly? Well, good question. I'm going to be just reading the energy of 3 different cards based on your zodiac, on your sun sign, but you can also check your rising sign to kind of see what the month ahead, what's the energy in store for you. I always do these with 3 cards because I'm a Virgo and less is never more with a Virgo. So we have 3 cards I'm going to pull. I'm going to be pulling from the Mystic Monday Tarot deck. I'm going to be pulling from the Kim Krans Archetype deck. And I'm going to be pulling from our own, the Cosmic RX Notes from Your Higher Self deck. And the tarot card is going to be the energy around you for the month, what you can expect, like the weather around you, what the vibe is going to be. The archetype deck for the Kim Krans is going to be what you are embodying. What is the archetype that you are going to be stepping into for your highest self this month? And of course, the note from your higher self is just like a sassy little text message from your higher self to just remind you of who the F you are. Okay, so let's get to it. So what does this mean for my Sagittarius? For my auspicious archers, your tarot scopes for the month ahead for July 2020. All right, Sag, I'm here for it. I am here for this card. Your tarot card for the month ahead is Justice. Hell to the yes. And this is very appropriate because the current movement we're in, obviously everything justice is on everyone's mind. And as the great, amazing thought leader Cornel West said, justice is what love looks like in the streets. It's like we can talk about love all the live long day, but without justice and bringing it out into action, it really doesn't mean anything. And truly, Sagittarius, you are the truth seeker. You are the person like looking, expanding for justice and to expand horizons and to bring more truth and optimism and beauty to everyone. And why I was saying why this is very fitting is because the eclipse that we had, the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius last month, was right before the protest, the Black Lives Matter protest. And that was all about, I saw that, I was like, ooh, that fiery Sagittarius eclipse is coming to wake us up to something, to truth and justice. And then we saw what happened. So you're carrying that torch for us. This month for you is going to be like everything justice minded, which is great because what your superpower is, Sagittarius, is you bring optimism, enthusiasm. You get people hyped on things, even when they don't want to be hyped on things. And as a collective, or a month into this, people might be falling off, getting distracted, but you're going to be there and be like, nope, we're still doing it. We're still doing it. This justice thing. So good on you, Sagittarius. Good on you. I'm hyped by that card. And then, what you're embodying this month, your archetype card, is agape. Oh, agape is such a beautiful word. It's the Greek word for unconditional love. Love without conditions. Love without, if you really think about that, we say that word unconditional a lot, but when we really think about it, what that means, it's like loving someone without clauses or fine print or statements or conditions, no barriers. So you're going to be embodying this walking, moving, like every chakra lit up with just unconditional love. And I want you to receive that. And I always think it's interesting how this Greek word agape, it looks like a gape, which is like means to walk around with your mouth open, like in awe. And I think about like if we really tuned in to how much love, how much unconditional love was there from the universe for us, we'd be walking around like, wow, like the universe made a blue sky for us. That's so cool. Like, wow, the universe made like honey that comes from flowers and bumblebees. Like, and so I invite you this month to walk around with that mouth open wonder and just receive, like in every breeze you feel, every tree you see, every baby smile you see, just let that unconditional love be reflected back to you. Okay? We got love and justice is what Sagittarius is serving up this month. Okay, interestingly, to know from your higher self is taking me in a new direction. So we're gonna piece this all together and you have to let me know in the comments if this all makes sense. So for your know from your higher self, you got the card that says sit in the shit. Now, normally this card to me is about doing your inner work, like sitting there as Americans, as humans, we have such a resistance to discomfort. We want to get out of that discomfort stage so fast. It's why a lot of the work and the healing we do physically, mentally, spiritually only goes to a certain level because we don't want to dive deep into the uncomfortable places. But for you, normally I would say this would be a call to action for the person I was reading for. I'd be like, yeah, it's time for you to sit in the shit a little bit in your own personal life. But the energy I'm getting with this card is that the justice and the love, like you're sitting in the shit, like you're sitting in the ditch and being like, hey, everyone, we're still here. We're not going anywhere. Let's sit here. We're still wearing our masks. It's coronavirus. We're still washing our hands. We're still signing the petitions. We're still making a ruckus. Like, we're not leaving the shit to go into like classic summer, rosé and lobster rolls. We can do that, but we also need to remember the shit, the shit that we just started clearing out, and it's not going to go away from 1 month. So I'm really here for you. I'm rooting for you this month, Sagittarius. I really like this reading. So that's your reading. I'm very curious, as always, to see what resonates with you. If any of this strikes a chord, drop a comment. I read all the comments. I love hearing from you guys. And if you don't, definitely make sure to like, subscribe. We have new videos for you every Monday and Friday. And I also just want to thank you so much for being here. This community is growing so fast and it's so cool, and it's all because of you. So that's that for today, and I'm just going to send you the most magical, mystical blessings for a great July.